email. Joint ventures are nothing more than ventures you do jointly. So give you an example. We're about to launch a couple of products, and I have a list of about 10 to 12 different partners. That means people who I know who have email lists. And I'm going to say, hey, I'm doing this new venture. I'm doing a broadcasting camp. I'm teaching people how to be great television personalities. And would you mail your list? And they'll either say yes or they'll say no. And when they mail their list, guess what? More people get exposed to my message, my products, and services. Joint venture, okay? So start making a list of all the people that you can ask, maybe 10 to 20 people that you can ask to do an email mailing for you. Teleseminars, we talked about this a little earlier. All you need to do teleseminars is a phone and some content. And that content doesn't even have to be your content. It can be you interviewing an expert. It can be you interviewing a celebrity. It can be you interviewing just someone that your audience might want to listen to. And the great thing about teleseminars is that you do an interview over the phone, or you create or record your stuff over the phone. Then you have the opportunity to burn that to a CD, sell it as a physical product. Are you hearing all the ways you can be making money as a speakerpreneur? There are, let's see what we got here. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that means 14 total. And not even, this is just like the tip of the iceberg. 14 total ways you can be building your business online. I told you I was going to give you at least $1 million idea, and it's on this page. Alrighty, let's move on. Part 4, where the real money is made is in products and back of the room sales. That's what BOR is for. Back of the room sales. So let's jump into it. First of all, in order to have products, you got to create them. And in order to have back of the room sales, you got to create products. So we're going to do product creation rules real quickly. And what you want to think about, the first thing you have to do, the first thing you have to know about product creation, from henceforth, now and forever, you will do what? Say it with me. I will tape everything, which means I will record everything. Every time I open my mouth to speak, I am going to record it. And here is why. Every time you record something, you have a product. Even if it's just you going out to speak for 15 minutes, that's a product. You can turn that into an audio CD. You can put it online as an audio download. You can have it transcribed. I'm going to get into that in a second. But the rule number 1, this is a cardinal rule. This is a platinum titanium rule. Tape everything. All right. How do you have a $100,000 speech? I'm going to show you. When you speak, here is what happens in terms of a product evolution. So let's say you go out to do a 45-minute keynote. Well, check out what that keynote can become, and that's why I have it as a $1,000 product evolution. That one keynote, if you videotape it, you've got a DVD, right? You've got the video. You can make those into short video tips. You've got the audio from it. You can make those into short audio tips. You can turn it into ringtones. So when I hear my cell phone ringing, I'll hear your message, or somebody will hear my message. Hey, this is Dr. Fran Harris saying, whatever it is you want in your life, you can have it. And you know why? Because you've got the power. And guess what? That all came from your videotaping or audio taping your speech, okay? You can create CDs. You can create DVDs. You can create seminars and an infomercial from that one video. I mean, that's mind-boggling. Now, we're not done. We're not even done yet. Check this out. Then you have written products, because if you videotaped, if you got it recorded audibly, if you got the audio recorded, you have it transcribed, and then you have an ebook. You can make it into a hard copy book. Remember, you've already recorded the content. You can turn the small pieces of it into a newsletter, tips, daily tips, articles, autoresponder messages that you send out via email, home study courses, transcriptions, because, and the deal about transcriptions is that sometimes when you send people an audio CD, we learn different ways. And so sometimes I may want to listen to the audio in my car or on my iPod, but then I'd like to read. Maybe I like to read before I go to bed at night. Well, if you've sent me a transcription because you already got it transcribed because you're going to do all this, then guess what? You've just added value. I'm going to leave this page up for 1 second because I want you to see what I mean when I say one speech can literally turn into $100,000. And here's the best part of it. You don't have to do any of this. You go do the speaking. You do the heavy lifting. You can pay someone to transcribe it, to edit it. You can go to a place called guru.com, GURU.com. And it's a freelance community where you can find somebody to do everything from editing your audio to writing your tips from your ebook, from your audio, from your video. You can get someone to edit your video. I know I'm going fast. I'm excited because I want you to see the power in what I'm sharing with you. This is a $100,000 product evolution right here. All right, moving on. Rule number 2, get testimonials regularly. Anytime you do anything and there's an audience, make sure you get testimonials. Make sure you get people to say either how their lives have been changed or their business has improved or whatever impact your materials have had on them. You want to get those testimonials. And let me tell you this is very important. Video is the best testimonial to get. Sometimes you're not going to be able to do that. Then audio is the next best, and then written. All right, so video, audio, and then written testimonials. Either way, just get the testimonials. Rule number 3, publish a book. Guess what? When you have a book, you're an instant expert. When you have a book, you have different levels of credibility. I don't care what anybody tells you. Being a published author gives you a lot of credibility. So whatever you do, and guess what? Let me finish that sentence. Whatever you do, publish a book. But guess what? Your book can be a string of your speeches. Yes, let's say you did 4 speeches in a month and they were all on the same topic, just maybe different branches of the same topic. Well, guess what? Get somebody to transcribe it at guru.com or elance.com and you've got a book. You didn't even have to write it. How awesome is that? Is this good stuff or what? All right, rule number 4. Give people incentives to buy multiple products in multiple ways from you. Okay? And when I say that, you want to give people a reason to buy your stuff, but maybe I like to watch DVDs. So if you do your speech and you record it on video, then give it to me, make it available for me as a DVD, make it available, you can extract the audio from the video, and then you've got audio CDs, and then you transcribe it, and now you've got an ebook, and then you print it, and now you've got a regular book. That's what I mean about multiple ways to buy from you. You want to give people multiple ways to buy from you. Back of the room sales secrets. Here we go. And by the way, back of the room, of course, is when you stand in front of the room, you work your magic. The selling, the product buying, all that happens at the back of the room or outside in the lobby. Important thing to remember, you are not a salesperson. See, one of the reasons that a lot of people never make money as a speaker beyond their fee is because they say, I can't sell. Oh, friend, I'm never going to be able to make any money because I just hate selling. Well, guess what? You're not selling. What you're doing when you make your offer, because that's what you're doing at the front of the room when you're done speaking, you're giving people the chance to have what you have. Now, remember earlier in the presentation I said that you want to ask people to raise their hands and tell you if they want something. Remember that part when I said you want people to acknowledge that they want a certain thing, their life to be changed, to learn how to become a millionaire, whatever that is. So you've already gotten their consensus that they want what you have. So now, really, they have to buy. They have to buy your stuff, basically, because you've already said. How many of you want to become a millionaire by the end of the year? Of course, everybody, when I do that, people raise their hands. Yeah, woo, woo, yeah, we want to do it. Then I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. Now, here's what I'm doing with the audience. I'm engaging them. I'm anchoring them to believe that if they will follow my system, because these things work for everybody, then they can have it too. All right? So remember, you're not a salesperson. You're giving people the chance to have what you have by offering them your products and services. Golden rule. Here's some things you never say at the end of your speech. If you are given the opportunity to offer your products, you never say, buy my stuff or you're going to pay. You never say the word buy and you never say the word pay. So what do you say instead of that? You say, all right, when you get my package today. Notice, I didn't say when you buy my package. I said when you get my package today, when you invest in yourself today, here's what you're going to be getting. All right? You always say when you invest in yourself. You never say when you buy, when you pay.